playing in the semifinals. Howard Lake takes on St. James tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the consolation bracket. In the third game of the day, it was Caledonia over Proctor, 6-0. Caledonia will take on the winner of this next game, Upsala, Swanville, and Montevideo, tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And Proctor, they will play for the consolation semifinal game against the loser of this game, and that will be at 11:30 tomorrow. And again, we'll be bringing you every game here on 1460 KDMA, along with streaming it for you. So if you want to watch the ball games, what do you do, Dean?
So they go to, if you got a smart TV or really any mobile device, whatever you have, just go into your YouTube app and search KDMA KMGM Radio, and should pop up right there at the top of the screen. And you can go back and watch all the games as well. The games that happened earlier today, if you want to go back and watch them, there's instant replays. There will be highlights posted at the end of the weekend as well. Every time I can remember to hit the highlight out button to record the previous 7 seconds. And so that'll be something kind of fun that'll get posted sometime next week as well. Just individual game highlights and things like that. And all that can be found on KDMA KMGM's YouTube feed.
And that will be on there for a long time, right? If somebody wants to go back and check it out, it's not going to disappear off of there.
I have no plans of deleting it.
Okay, so, but when I had my little break here between games, I went home and watched a couple of the games that were going on here, and all I can say, it's pretty cool thing to be able to do, and especially if you happen to be a grandma or a grandpa down in Caledonia or up in Proctor, you can be watching your grandkids play.
And not just grandma and grandpa, you got aunts and uncles, you got siblings who maybe have done and graduated, live somewhere else, maybe have already gone off to college for the fall and can be watching wherever they're at. It doesn't matter, anybody and everybody, so long as you got the YouTube app, you can tune in and watch.
Well, let's concentrate on this next ball game here, Dean. Upsala Swanville will be the visiting team. Let's take a look at their starting lineup. They will lead off with Levi Lambert. He is their pitcher. Cooper T-Shaver will be their second hitter, and he will play out in left field. Tyson Lenners is in right field hitting third. Jeremy Mugg will be hitting cleanup. He's the first baseman. Bryce Binnick will be at shortstop. He's hitting fifth. Luke Herron will be the DH. He's hitting for the third baseman, Micah Ripplinger. In center field and hitting seventh will be Jack Primus. And it's catching and hitting ninth will be Sammy Primus. And Reese Johannes will be at second base, and he will hit ninth for Upsala Swanville in this one tonight. Montevideo, they'll lead off with Cooper Dack. He's catching this one. Then Ethan Maravitz, he'll be at shortstop hitting second. Brady Snell is pitching, and he will be hitting third. Grayson Eisenlohr is the cleanup man out in left field. Luke Cuno DHing for Zach DeBeer. Gannon Reidinger will play first base, and he's going to hit in the sixth spot. Jackson Baldwin's at third base, and he is hitting seventh. Mason Jervey is in center field hitting eighth. And Dan Golickson will be at second base, and he will hit ninth for the Thunderhawks in this one tonight. And I keep calling them the Thunderhawks. I know it's the American Legion. I'll have to remember that. The Junior American Legion, Division II. For some of you old people, I always like to call it the old VFW. They changed it from that to Junior Legion. And I know back in the old days, it was rules were different too. It was different ages that you could have, and it changes. And it was interesting talking to some of the people earlier. Is that Montevideo's district is the only one that doesn't let seniors, people will be seniors next year, play in their Junior Legion team. So they have a lot younger teams than places like Swanville, Upsala, or St. James or Caledonia or these other schools. So Montevideo is a younger team than the other teams. So Montevideo's lineup being announced right now. They're running out to their positions again. Snell will be on the mound, and behind the plate will be Cooper Dack. I know Cooper also one of the pitchers for Montevideo. If they can get through this game, I think you might see Cooper on the mound tomorrow. Probably see him on the mound anyway tomorrow, win or lose. What's interesting about this, Dean, is you really don't know anything about these teams. We don't. I mean, how would you know much about Caledonia or Proctor? They're 280 and 240 miles away.
And that is the beauty of, and that's the idea of a state tournament, and I think that's why the State High School League kind of sets up the way they do with the districts. When you get to the state tournament, you want to play somebody that, in theory, you've never played before and you don't know anything about, and that's you don't want to play the same team you've been playing all year long.
Right.
So.
I know in my experience playing in the state tournament many years ago, we played a couple teams we had never played before, and that was really kind of fun, like you're saying.
Hey, speaking of something kind of fun, and this doesn't take anything away from the Upsala Swanville team, but something I always like to play before a game. I know it's not football season. I've got a liner here that I'm sure the Thunderhawk fans would appreciate. So I think you'll get a kick out of it too. Here we go.
You all know what you have to do. Remember, no one, and I mean no one, comes into our house and pushes us around. This is your game now, gentlemen. Are you ready for a war?
I had to do it. It's from the movie Rudy, but it's kind of fun. It fits. They're Montevideo Thunderhawks are on their home field, and I played it last week when we were in Sacred Heart for the Sacred Heart McRae team, and hey, they ended up winning the whole thing. So we'll keep the tradition going before the game.
I definitely think this team is feeling like the Rudy, so we'll find out if they can come out and win this one. I know they got an outstanding pitcher on the mound in Brady Snell. He had a good high school season. He's a good pitcher, so we'll see what he can do against this Upsala Swanville team. Here comes their leadoff hitter to the plate, Levi Lampert. Levi is pitching in this one, and he is a left-handed hitter. Stepping in the box. Snell on the mound, and here's the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging a foul ball hit down first base way, I should say. Almost fielded by the first base coach. He's a young guy. He doesn't know how to get out of the way yet. One strike on Lambert on that first pitch, which was fouled away. And now Snell fires a fastball outside, 1-1's a count.
Well, and the tough part for him is that, we do have video and instant replay, so maybe not the way he wanted to get on there, but something to laugh about when he watches it back.
Now there's a pitch down low, 1-2 to Lambert. Boy, it turned out to be a beautiful evening here. It's been so dang warm, but today wasn't exceptionally hot. There's a pitch up high, 3-1 now. It says 84 degrees right now on the official temperature, so maybe it's warmer than I think, or I'm just getting used to this heat maybe. 3-1 the count here. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. So Lambert walks to start the ball game. First base runner of the game. And here comes Cooper T. Schaefer to the plate. Cooper plays in left field for Upsala Swanville. He steps in from the right side. And the pitch to him. There goes the runner on the first pitch. The throw down is not going to be in time. It's a stolen base for Lampert. He's on second base here with nobody out. The pitch was a ball. Is right now Snell is struggling to find that strike zone. And you got to throw strikes to win ball games here. And hope your defense can help you out. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Boy, that's where Brady wants those pitches. That one was down low in the strike zone. T. Shaver with a mighty cut at it, but not able to connect. Snell looks back at second base. Looks again, and now delivers. Swing and a foul. 1-2. So Snell comes back here after falling behind to throw a couple strikes, and now he's ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. T. Shaver steps out of that box. Now he steps back in. Snell trying to work out of a little bit of a jam here in the top of the first inning. Looks back at second and delivers. Strike 3 on a curveball. Beautiful pitch. T. Shaver down for the first out. Here comes Tyson Lenners to the plate, the number 3 hitter for Upsala Swanville, and he's the right fielder. Another right-handed hitter. Again, Snell trying to get through that top of the order here. Man on second, 1 down now. And the pitch is a swing and a foul back, strike 1. At least I think Brady's finally found that strike zone. Again, the winner of this game takes on Caledonia. They beat Proctor 6-0 in the last game. It was Starbuck over St. James 7-0. A couple of shutouts. Snell with a long look at second base, and now the pitch. Strike called. 2 strikes now to the number 3 hitter, Lenners. Jeremy Mugg on deck, the number 4 hitter. Snell looks back at second base. Lampert getting a pretty good lead. And the pitch down low, a nice stop there by Dack. Cooper Dack caught a lot this year for the high school team. He's a good little catcher. Snell again looks back at second base. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's fouled back. Count remains 1-2. Again, we're in the 4th game of the day. We'll have a bunch of games tomorrow. Be 5 games on the air. I'll do the first 3 starting at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Snell again looks at second base. Looks again. And delivers. There's that curveball, but it stays down low this time.
And just so you know, Ken, I do have extra ponchos. Just in case.
Yeah, well, let's not think that way. 2-2 is a count. 1 down here. And the pitch. Down low, 3-2 now.
No, it's been kind of nice watching it all week, and the percentage chance has
going
dropped.
Down.
The high temp has dropped as the week goes on. So the best chance right now is between 5 and 6 o'clock tomorrow morning at about 40%. So I think we'll be okay.
Let's hope so. Here's the 3-2 pitch now. And there's a ball hit out towards right field. Right fielder racing over into the corner. It's going to be a foul ball, and he won't get it. If that would have been a fair ball, I think that Zach DeBeer would have caught that ball because he was on his horse and he was right there. Count remains 3-2 now to Tyson Lenners. Lenners now gets right back in the box. Snell out of the stretch, looks back at second base, looks again, and the pitch is curveball, strike 3. You can tell that's a curveball because it just freezes the hitters up there. So 2 down now, and that'll bring up Jeremy Mugg, who is the first baseman for Upsala Swanville. Big guy stepping in from the right side. So Lambert's still standing at second base. Snell again delivers. There's that curveball, but it stayed inside this time. Well, let's see if Brady can work out of a problem that he put himself into, really, by walking the first man. But he's come back nicely so far with 2 strikeouts. And the pitch, swinging a line drive out to left field. That's going to be in for a hit. Lampert comes in. It goes right past the left fielder. Lampert comes in to score. Mugg's digging for second. He's going to be in there with a single, and it'll be an error on the left fielder. So Lampert comes in to score the first run of the ball game. And Mugg gets himself down to second base. Just a line drive out to left field. Boy, it seemed to me like the left fielder's playing awful deep out there. That's Eisenlohr. He looks like he's almost out of the warning track. I think he can come in a little bit. Here's Bryson Binnick, a shortstop. Hitting from the left side. And the pitch to him is a strike. So Upsala Swanville scores first here. Again, many times today, people that have walked have scored runs, and that's what happened there. And the pitch down low. Mugg is dancing around out there at second base, but I doubt if he's going anywhere. He's got my speed. I saw him run from first to second. And the pitch is up high, 2-1 now.
Yeah, as a pitcher, when you look at that guy, him dancing around, you better hope that doesn't bother the pitcher at all.
I wouldn't even
have any worry at all.
I wouldn't even look back there.
Exactly.
I would just pitch. Here it comes, and swing and a miss. 2-2 now the count. Sometimes, you know, Dean, those runners, they can distract pitchers.
Yes, they can. And that's what he's trying to do, and you can't blame him for trying.
But you got to just pitch, you know, and easy for me to say, but Snell's a good pitcher. He's just got to concentrate here and get out of this inning. And there's a ball popped out of play. Count remains 2-2. There's 2 outs already, 23 pitches in the first inning here for Brady Snell. But if you get out here with just 1 run, that's going to be okay. Got first inning nerves here for the Thunderhawks. Pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. So he gets 3 strikeouts in the inning, but he does give up a run. Just 1 hit for Upsala Swanville, but they are leading it after half inning by a score of 1-0.
It's time to gear up for the State Division II State Junior League Baseball Tournament coming to Montevideo. Vansman Bergen and Associates wants to take this time to welcome all the players, coaches, and fans who are traveling to Montevideo. Gene and Scott established Vansman Bergen and Associates in 1996 and are now in 3 states and 97 communities. They hope that everyone here enjoys their stay and wants to wish the 8 teams good luck in this year's tournament. Are you excited for the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament? Heartland Electric in Montevideo would like to welcome everyone coming to town for this exciting baseball event. For all your electrical needs for your business, farm, or home, call Mike at 269-2255. Heartland Electric wants to congratulate all the teams participating in the tournament, wishing them good luck and to enjoy your time here in Montevideo.
More than I do. After 1980, anyways. 1-0 your score. Montevideo's coming up to hit here in the bottom of the first inning against right-hander Levi Lampert. Levi is let's see, taking a look here, he will be a senior at Upsala Swanville High School this coming year.
So, Ken, this is where we're going to have some fun a little bit here as I pulled up. I got the interwebs, you know, in front of me. We're going to do some on this day in baseball history. I'm going to give a couple clues in this half inning in between batters, and we'll see if you can guess it, the answer in the top of the second as well as those at home.
All right. Stepping in for Montevideo is Cooper Dack here to lead off. Cooper, the catcher for the Montevideo team, right-handed hitter. Digging in up there. And here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Lambert, a right-hander, stands straight up and down out there on the rubber. And he looks like he throws that ball pretty hard. Swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to Dak. Again, the winner of this game will take on Caledonia. Here's the pitch. Up high. 1-2 the count now. Dak will be followed by Moravitz and Snell. And the pitch. Swing and a foul at the plate. Count remains 1-2. Upsala Swanville leading at 1-0. A walk, a stolen base, and a 2-out single. Gives them the early lead in this one. Lambert taking a long look in at his catcher. Now he's ready to deliver a pitch, and it's outside, 2-2. Had a very impressive display of the teams and parade of teams, they called it. Here's the pitch. That's over his head, 3-2 now. So Dak trying to get on base here. Put the teams out there, had some of the Legion members and some motorcycles, and it was very impressive. And the pitch. Swinging, there's a line drive base hit to right field. So Dak leads off with a base hit on a 3-2 pitch, and Montevideo has their first hit and first base runner of the game. Here comes Ethan Moravitz to the plate.
All right, Ken, you ready?
I'm ready.
So clue number 1, we're going to go back to 1890 here. Can you think of a Hall of Fame pitcher who made his major league debut on this day and won? And now don't give the answer, but that's the first clue.
Okay, throw to first, back easily as Dak. 1890.
1890, a Hall of Fame pitcher.
Right after I was born. Lambert getting his lead off of, or excuse me, Lambert looking over at Dax, getting a big lead, and the pitch. Down low, you're getting me confused here now. My brain's trying to figure out now who that could be. Well, I got an idea maybe, but I don't know. One ball count now to Moravec, right-handed hitter, and throw to first. That one gets past Dak, or the hitter almost hit Dak. He's going to second. He went right past the first baseman, and Dak's shot down. It almost hit Dak on the throw over, and he gets to second base on the air. So now Montevideo with a runner on second, nobody out. They're in the same boat that Upsala Swanville was in the top of this inning. Here's a pitch up high. 2-0. Lambert struggling just a little bit with his control right now. Seems to me like he throws that ball pretty hard, though. Looking back at second, Dak getting his lead. And there's a strike called. 1-2 now the count with Brady Snell on deck. Lambert looks in, gets his sign, looks back at Dak, and the pitch, strike called. Moravec's not able to pull the trigger on that one. 2-2 now the count to Ethan. This is the fourth game of the day. It'll be the last game of the opening round. And the 2-2 pitch now. Oh, and Lambert steps off. Wasn't quite ready to throw it. Now he's quickly back on the rubber, pitching out of the stretch, obviously, with a man on second base. Dak doesn't have much of a lead. And now swing and a miss. Moravec strikes out. And that'll bring up Snell with the one down and a man on second base. Right-handed hitting pitcher. Long look down at Coach Epham on the coaching box there. Now he steps in the box from the right side. Lambert again looking at second. Pitch down low, dug out by the catcher. Ball one.
All right, clue number 2. He was 23 years old when he made his debut. He would go on to average 23 wins per year throughout his career.
Okay. Pitch to Snell is a foul ball right over our heads. 1-1 the count now to Brady Snell. Dak on second, should say, after a single. He got to second on a throwing error. So he tried to pick him off. And the pitch to Snell's up high. 2-1 the count now. I think Andy's trying to give me hints here, but I can't read his facial expression. I think I know who it is, though. And the pitch. That's up high. 3-1 now the count. Snell will be followed by Grayson Eisenlohr. If he can get on base. Looking to swing that bat, though. And, oh, that pitch hit him in the back. So Snell gets on base. And Grayson Eisenlohr comes to the plate. Grayson, the left fielder for Montevideo, hitting in that cleanup spot. Now we got a runner. Running at first base is Ben Gunnelson. Ben is getting his lead off of first base there. And the pitch to Eisenlohr's a swing and a miss. Gunnelson, not the biggest guy out there. Sure, he's got some speed, though. Eisenlohr digging in up there. And the pitch. Ooh, that's almost hit him inside. 1-1 now the count. 2 Montevideo base runners. One down here in the bottom of the first inning. Montevideo trails 1-0 to Upsala Swanville. And the pitch, that's up high again. 2-1 now the count to Grayson. Luke Cuno on deck for Montevideo. And now the throw back to second. And it goes into center field, but Dak will not advance. He had to dive back into second. By the time he got up, he would have been thrown out by the center fielder. Good thinking there by Cooper to hang on at second base.
Well, in the throw, it didn't get touched at all by the second baseman. It went out to center
Got
field.
out there quick.
It got out there quick, exactly.
And Lampert, he throws just as hard to second as he does at home. And here's the pitch. Swinging a line drive at shortstop, knocks it down, picks it up, flips to second, and gets the out at second. Boy, that was close. So Dak goes over to third. Eisenlohr will be on at first on the fielder's choice. And Gundelson is erased on the force out. That ball was hit hard, but right at the shortstop. Now here comes Luke Cuno with a chance of the base hit here to give Montevideo, to tie the game anyway. Dak's got to be alert for that wild pitch or pass ball. Strike one to Cuno right down the middle. These are situations that some teams in the tournament have taken advantage of and others haven't. And the ones that have won the games. Big hits here when you need them. Pitch up high, 1-1 now to Luke. On deck is Gannon and Reidinger. Runners on the corners. Lambert looks over at first base and delivers outside, 2-1. And he is already up to 24 pitches. So both these pitchers have thrown a lot of pitches, I think, here in the first inning. You only get 105. And the pitch to Cuno, swing and a miss. Well, I'll tell you, Dean, during the tournament, I've seen a lot of guys swing hard.
And yeah, I was going to say that was the cut where he was trying to look up the light pole. I think he was eyeing one of them that's kind of got a little fog in it up there. That's what he was looking at when he swung through that one.
There goes Eisenlohr to second base, and they just let him go. I think they were hoping that Upsala Swanville might try to make a play and they could sneak a run home.
Right, and that's something you want to do as that lead base runner too, or behind the lead base runner. Then the first and third take off, never know what might happen.
Pitch to Cuno, up high. 3-2 the count. Boy, Luke almost went for that, but he didn't. We had a good view at that one, and he definitely didn't break the plate. So now the count's full. Runners on second and third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes out to end the inning. Thunderhawks get a hit and leave a couple after one inning. Upsala Swanville leads Montevideo 1-0.
Arch Dairy Freeze has been serving generation after generation in the area since 1948. Arch Dairy Freeze is home to the famous Arch Burgers, chili dogs, cheese fries, cones, malts, shakes, and much more. If you haven't been to Arch Dairy Freeze, that is one stop you need to make while you're in town. Arch Dairy Freeze is located at 1307 Black Oak Avenue here in Montevideo. Arch Dairy Freeze is proud to be a sponsor of the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament in Montevideo.
Ambient Chiropractic welcomes all of the players, coaches, and fans to Montevideo for the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament. Ambient Chiropractic serves the Montevideo, Benson, and Appleton communities. For an appointment, call 320-269-5000. Ambient Chiropractic wishes the best of luck to all of the teams participating in the State Division II Tournament and hopes that everyone enjoys their time while in Montevideo.
1-0 just score after one inning. Upsala Swanville leading over Montevideo. Upsala Swanville will send up their 6, 7, and 8 hitters this inning.
Well, Ken, do you think you got it? So, so again, we're 1890.
I'm going to guess.
A 23-year-old pitcher.
I'm going to guess Cy Young.
You got it. I was going to say, the final clue would be the best pitchers in baseball are named after this guy.
I think that got. But, the other guy that it was a question about was Walter Johnson.
Okay.
He was another good one that I think I hit against him.
What's impressive to me is he started his career at age 23 and won all those games. 23 per year.
But those were the years, though, Dean, that a guy pitched 50, had 50 starts a game,
and threw 130 pitches.
Right,
a game.
right, and they never took him out.
I think you'll appreciate this one. I know. I like hearing some of these old team names. So it was the Cleveland Spiders beat the Colts in Chicago's West Side Park. The Cleveland Spiders.
When they changed the Cleveland Indians name now, they're changing it to the
Guardians.
Guardians. There was a big push to go back to the Spiders. Did you know that?
I see. That's why I kind of threw this in there. Yeah. Like, you know what? That would have been kind of cool. What a kind of logo they would have came up with for that one.
Here's Upsala Swanville's DH, Luke Haran coming up. Haran is hitting for Micah Riplinger, who is the third baseman, and the first pitch to him is a strike. Luke Haran is a right-handed hitter, and the pitch swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes here from Brady Snell. Brady started out a little slow that first inning, but he struck out the side. Pitching of the full windup now. And the pitch. There's a curveball, but that's down low. Upsala Swanville's entire team stands outside of the dugout and watches the game from there. And the pitch, swinging a high pop-up. Coming over to catch it is the first baseman, and gathering it in for the first out is Reidinger. Hit high in the air, and he had a lot of time to get under it for the first out of the inning. Here comes Jack Primus to the plate, the center fielder. Jack, another right-handed hitter. Hitting down in the 7th spot. Getting down near the bottom of the order for Upsala Swanville. You know what I missed, Dean? That's strike one. Is they don't have a nickname. I like to call them by that, like the Thunderhawks, for example, or the Cardinals.
Right, the Guardians.
Or the Blackjacks, or whatever they happen to be in our area here. Now here's a curveball for a strike. 2 quick strikes. Boy, Snell's got that curveball working.
It's something we'll get used to eventually.
Yes, yeah. Maybe you will. You're young, but I probably won't. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 pitches, and that puts Jack Primus down. Now here comes Sammy Primus up. He's the catcher. He's hitting in the 8th spot. That's 4 strikeouts already in the ball game for Snell. Had that unfortunate walk in the first inning, or he would be probably much happier. And the pitch. Curveball down low, ball 1. Thunderhawks trailing 1-0 here in this one. And the pitch. Up high, and again, it's the Legion team, not the Thunderhawks, but bear with me, folks. And here's the pitch. That's a strike. 2-1 now the count to Sammy Primus. Got another right-handed hitter up there for Upsala Swanville. Swinging, here's a ground ball hit towards second. Second baseman's got it, makes the play. Good job. Ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Brady Snell. After an inning and a half, Upsala Swanville leads at 1-0.
Montevideo VFW Post 380 extends an enthusiastic welcome and congratulations to the 2021 Division II Junior Legion State Baseball Tournament team. Post 380 opens at 3 p.m. and invites all fans to visit their club at 570 South 1st Street in Southtown Plaza. Stop in and see Jane and the crew for some appetizers and pizzas, plus check out the club's large deck to enjoy your refreshments. VFW Post 380 is proud to be sponsoring Montevideo Juniors Legion baseball team. Again, good luck to all the teams and enjoy your visit to our fine city.
Monte Candy Company has been in the confectionery business since 1960. Monte Candy congratulates all the teams that have qualified for the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament. For all your candy needs, contact Monte Candy at 320-269-8453.
Is Andy bothering you?
Andy's bothering me. No. I was just making a point here, which nobody really cared about. But I was. It's how many games have we had here? It's getting kind of.
This is game number 4.
Kind of punchy here, but we'll get through it, folks. 1-0 your score. Montevideo coming up here in the bottom of the second inning.
Ken, you know what I've been told in situations like this is when after these games, people will send messages and call and say, you know what, listening to those guys was fun.
Well, we can only hope.
Can't be serious all the time.
Well, I don't know if I'm ever serious. Here's Reidinger stepping in. First pitch to him is foul ball. Gannon playing at first base for Montevideo, right-handed hitter. Be followed by Baldwin and Jervy here. Montevideo trailing by a run. We're only in the second inning. Levi Lampert on the mound. Fires a fastball right across the plate for strike 2. Montevideo did pick up a hit in that first inning as Cooper Dack knocked a hit out to right field, but he didn't get any farther than second base. Swinging a ground ball hit towards third. Third baseman's in on it, picks it up. His throw will be in time for the out. Actually, I think I'll correct myself. Dack got all the way to third, but he didn't score. Here's Jackson Baldwin coming to the plate now. Jackson, a 24 graduate, so you can figure out what grade he'll be in next year. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. A lot of the players from Upsala Swanville will be seniors this next year, and I don't think Montevideo doesn't have. There's a foul back. Doesn't have one player on their team that'll be a senior. They have a bunch of players that'll be juniors, but most of them will be sophomores, even some freshmen. 2 strikes now to Baldwin. Lampert on the mound, and he fires one in there, and he fouls it back again. So Jackson hanging in there.
I thought I heard that they were short a player, too, because a couple of the kids were playing on some select team that's playing down in Florida this weekend.
You're right, yeah. Two of the players are. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Baldwin strikes out for the second out. That's the third strikeout of the game for Lampert. Yeah, I know they have 2 players. I've talked to some of the parents that are down playing, I believe, in Florida. Is that what you said? Yeah.
Yep, yeah, Florida.
Seems kind of crazy, doesn't it? You go down to play in Florida and the pitch. I mean, when the weather's the same as here, as it is in Florida, why would you go down there?
Isn't that a February, March
yeah.
thing?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
You know what, though? Chance to play with a select team anywhere, I'd be all in.
You're on top of that, yeah. I agree with you. Strike 1 now to Mason Jervy. Now there's a pitch up high. 1-1 the count to him. Both pitchers have thrown exactly 36 pitches in this game to this point. And that pitch is up high. Catcher kind of snow cone that one. 2-1 the count now. Jervy digging in there from the right side. 2 down here in the second inning. That's another pitch up high. Three and 1 the count to Mason. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Another healthy cut.
Also another head pulled out, though.
Yeah.
That's the tough part.
Looked like me hitting my golf drive. And swing and a miss. Jervy strikes out the end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Levi Lampert. No runs, no hits, no errors that inning. We've played 2 now. Upsala Swanville leads at 1-0.
Does watching baseball tournaments make you thirsty? Talking Waters Brewing Company in Montevideo wants to welcome all the people involved with the tournament coming to Montevideo for the Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament. Talking Waters is located on Main Street in Montevideo and would like to invite all those visiting Montevideo to check them out. You can bring your own food or order a pizza from Jake's Pizza next door. Good luck to the 8 teams here for the tournament from Talking Waters Brewing Company in Montevideo.
Family Dentistry of Granite Falls features a professional team to help you with any of your dental work needs. Feel free to stop in anytime and make an appointment to discuss what important dental work you may want done. The team at Family Dentistry of Granite Falls will be glad to help you. Don't wait. If you're in need of dental work, stop in or call Family Dentistry of Granite Falls today. Phone 320-564-4281.
Ken Swanson back at the Montevideo Baseball Diamond. You know, I sit here and look at this field, you guys. I remember the days that when they brought the lights up.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't turned them on quite.
Yeah, they used to be down.
At
the fairgrounds. You know that. That's where they played. That's where I played when back in the old days. And this is a beautiful field they have here in Montevideo. And you know, I really like where they have the softball fields here too. You got the kids playing over here in Sanford Playground. It's just a great atmosphere here in Montevideo. So
outstanding family-friendly place to be.
Yeah, it really is. Well, here's Reese Johannes coming up. Takes the first pitch down low. Second baseman for Upsala Swanville. We're in the top of the third inning. Upsala Swanville leads it 1-0. They picked up a run in the first inning. First hitter of the game scored. Walked and came around on a 2-out single. And there's a swing and a ground ball hit towards third, and it's over the bag down the line. It's going to be a base hit. Eisenlar gets the ball back in quickly. So the number 9 hitter with a single left field start the third inning here for Upsala Swanville, and that'll bring up Levi Lambert, their leadoff hitter. And their pitcher, he walked and scored the only run of the game back in the first. So Snell out of this stretch now again. And a 1-2-3 second inning, but now a base hit here to start the third. Snell looking over at first base, taking some time, and the pitch swinging a line drive hit to deep right field. That's going to be just foul. Just fall into the corner. That would have been a extra base hit for sure, but about 4 or 5 feet foul, hooking into the right field corner. So it's just, as they say, a long strike. But the way he swings the bat, we should be alert here, you guys. That line drive down the right field line.
We had a couple this afternoon that came pretty darn close.
There's a pitch down low. Great scoop by Dak. Throw to first. Oh, he almost got him. Almost got him. But he snuck back in under the tag. Well, all I know is that ball comes over here. I'm diving under this table. It's you and Andy.
Well, we were joking around. I got to bring the glove tomorrow with protection.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch. Down low. 2-1 now the count. Thunderhawks need some outs here. They can't let Upsala Swanville increase that lead, I don't think. It's 1-0 right now. And the pitch. Strike called. 2-2 now the count to Lambert. T. Schaefer on deck for Upsala Swanville. Caledonia's coming back, and they must think they're playing again here. They're coming back behind us. Not until tomorrow, guys. Swinging a line drive hit towards right field. Right fielder coming in, and he almost makes a great catch, but knocks it down. Picks it up, gets a throw to second base, but not in time. That was a great effort by DeBeer out here in right field. Diving for the ball, and it just tricked off his glove. I'm going to give Lambert a base hit on that.
That's not an easy play to make, because if you're going to go diving for that, you got to make sure get your body in a position to still knock it down, because if that gets by you, it's going to be worse than 1-0.
T-Shaver coming up now with runners on first and second after consecutive hits. Turning to bunt, and he does bunt and follows it down the third baseline. Strike one. T-Shaver, the number 2 hitter in the lineup, trying to move those runners up for the 3-4 hitters coming up after him.
I have seen, I'm sure you've probably seen it too, Ken, the decline in the quality of bunts.
Well,
and bunting skill.
Watch major leagues. Nobody can bunt in the major leagues even anymore. Here's the pitch. He turns the bunt, takes the pitch up high for a ball, 1-1.
And what I see a lot of kids do is, they come around, they'll be standing straight up and down, and wherever the ball goes, they instead of getting the bend in their knees to the height of the ball, they'll just reach their arms out at it and either stab at it or drop the head of the bat and pop it up.
You're absolutely right. He's turning to bunt again and takes the pitch down low.
Now here as a pitcher, you see him square around, you can't be afraid of that. Well, something that I would try and do as a pitcher is you come in right above the belt on that inner half and you try and jam them in if you can.
Yep.
Get them scared, but throw it for a strike.
2-1 the count now, and there's the bunt. Down towards first base. Snell picks it up, throws to the second baseman, and the umpire is not making a call. Now he's calling him safe. Boy, I don't know what happened there. I think I almost have to agree with the umpire there.
I didn't see the tag apply.
I didn't either. The second baseman was there, had to jump, catch the ball, and unfortunately for Montevideo, Gunlinson, the second baseman, isn't very tall, and he had to jump off the base and try to come down on the base, and I think it was a good call. Goes as an error on Montevideo.
And there you got a good pitch to bunt, kind of belly high out over the plate. Easy
Great
to do
bunt,
some of
wasn't it?
that. Yep.
Yeah, right down that first baseline. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ball one on the first pitch to Tyler Lenners. Lenners struck out back in the first inning, but he's their number 3 hitter. So that usually means he's got a pretty good stick. Pitch up high, 2-0. And as they say, there's no place to put him. Bases are loaded here. So Upsala Swanville trying to break this game open early here. Leading 1-0 already. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Boy, these guys,
there's another one of those.
These guys swing like they're trying to hit the ball 500 feet. You think they'd try to maybe to make contact here.
Well, we did see a kid last weekend hit 3 in one game. Now,
Yeah,
granted,
I know.
that's an 18-year-old
Yeah.
kid as well, but
He's an 18-year-old superstar is what he is.
well, when your family name is Kingry,
It's the first clue, huh? So, yeah, it can happen, but not that often in Junior Legion do you see one leave. I've seen it, though. And the pitch, swing and foul back. But, you have to realize that so a lot of these kids will be seniors next year. I mean, they're some of them are pretty much full-grown guys out there.
that's true.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball, hit right back to Snell. Knocks it down, picks it up, throws it home, and gets the force out. Nice play by Brady there to stay with that one. A sharp ball right back to him. Gets the first out of the inning. Boy, Dak made a nice play, too, as the throw was a little bit off to the side. He was able to gather it in. So the bases remain loaded, but there's one out now.
Give a lot of credit to Snell. A little bit of bobble. That's a high-pressure play right there in a pivotal moment in the game.
Let me tell you, I've pitched a lot. That ball comes back to you fast.
It gets that heart rate going, doesn't it?
Here comes Mugg up. He singled in a run in his first time up. Bases loaded. Pitch down low. Stopped by Dak. Jeremy Mugg, first baseman. And he will be a senior next year. Big fella. Standing up there for the right side. And the pitch is a curveball for a strike. 1-1 now.
Good timing on.
Snell's got a good curveball going for him right now. Out of the full windup now, the base is loaded. And here's a ball hit towards left field. Hustling in is Eisenlohr. He makes the diving catch, but tagging up and scoring from third is the runner. They throw it home for some reason, but nobody else advanced. So Mugg picks up the sacrifice fly.
Still a heck of a play out there and left, though.
That was a nice grab by Eisenlar coming in and diving for that ball. It looked like it was going deeper than that when he hit it. And probably that's what Eisenlar thought, too. When you got a big guy at the plate, you sometimes think the ball might go a little farther. Now the umpires are talking it over. Are they just going? I guess they question if he left too soon. The umpires say no. So that makes it 2-0.
And, there's no harm in trying on that
That's
one,
right.
too, especially in a 1-0 game early on. Pick up that third out there and get your, get
Doesn't
right
get
back with the bats.
Doesn't get called very often, but it
No.
might. You never know.
You never know.
Doesn't hurt.
Yep.
So Lampert scores a run. He scored 2 runs in the ball game. Here's Bryce Bennett coming up there. First pitch to him is down low. He struck out back in the first inning. Still 2 runners on base here on first and second. Upsala with a run in the first, run in the third. They lead it 2-0. Snell again trying to pitch out of a jam here. And delivers. Down low. 2-0. Fourth game of the day. Cottonwood a winner. Starbuck a winner. Caledonia a winner. They're all in the winners bracket so far. Whoever wins this game will move in there also. There's a strike called. 2-1 now. I think Brady Snell will be a junior next year. I think he was a sophomore this year for Montevideo's high school team. Trying to get his team into the dugout here. And delivers that curveball again. It's outside. Throw down to second. Into center field. Jervy comes up with it. His throw to third will not be in time. So T-Shaver's over at third base now. So now there's runners on the corners as Leonard stayed at first.
Yeah, and Leonard's there on first base. You've got to be a good third of the way up the line, ready to take off to second base based on what the center fielder does. Second should have been taken easy on him.
He should have been at second, but
Easier said than done.
He started watching, I think,
Yes.
too much, Dean.
Yep.
There's a difference between watching and thinking when you play,
That's true.
3-1 count now. And the pitch, there goes the runner to second. A line drive hit towards left field. Going over is Eisenlohr, and he makes the running catch. That was a nice grab out there by Eisenlohr to save a couple of runs. Upsala picks up 1 run on 2 hits, and after 2.5 innings now, Upsala Swanville leads Montevideo 2-0.
Montevideo Youth Sports Club wants to congratulate the 8 teams that are participating in the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament. The Montevideo Youth Sports Club is a local organization that provides financial support to youth and youth sports activities. Funding is made possible through the generous charitable gaming receipts received from Topper's Bar and Grill and the Montevideo Fire Department. Again, welcome to the players, coaches, and fans here for the tournament. Good luck to all teams.
Leading Edge Fundraising wants to welcome all the players, coaches, and fans to Montevideo for the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament. For fundraising, give Nick Bernard a call at 507-995-9444. Nick wants to wish all 8 teams good luck in the tournament and hope that you enjoy your time here in Montevideo.
2-0 is your score. Upsala Swanville leads Montevideo again. The winner of this game will play tomorrow in the late game, which will be like the 7 o'clock game, and they'll take on Caledonia. Montevideo hoping to put something together here, trailing 2-0. Dan Gunlickson comes up to the plate here, the number 9 hitter to lead off, and hits the ball right back to the pitcher on the first pitch, and he throws him out at first. 1 up, 1 down. And Cooper Dack will come to the plate.
It's that time again, Ken.
Okay.
I got far more recent this time.
I got to get mentally prepared here, but okay, go ahead.
Well, see, this is going to be interesting because we're going to go 1993 and then 6 years later to 1999. I looked it up. The only player I could find that did this got his 2,000th and 3,000th career hit on the same day, which also happened to be his mom's birthday. How about that?
Strike 1 to Cooper Dack. Cooper, the only hit of the game for Montevideo. He singled to lead off the game for Montevideo.
So basically, you're thinking of a 3,000 hitter a hit hitter in the 90s.
Okay.
That's clue number 1.
There's a strike to Dak. 2 quick strikes here to Cooper as Levi Lampert is finding that strike zone here this inning. And here's the 2-strike pitch. That one bounces in there. So am I getting more clues here?
You are. I can see Coulter kind of scratching. I think he's got a guess, maybe an idea. All right.
Yeah, but he's young. He doesn't have the knowledge I have.
Okay, in 1993, the hit raised this hitter's average to 348 on the season.
And here's the pitch to Dak, and he dribbles it foul down the right field line. Count remain 2 strikes. Okay, give me that one again. He was hitting 340, you said, or something. And
yes, exactly.
What year was that?
That was in 93. Yeah.
93. Okay.
He played in the National League.
Okay.
Yep. And I don't want to say the team yet because that'll give it away. He passed Roberto Clemente for 21st on the all-time list. He batted left-handed and played the outfield. Andy's got it. We'll give the answer in the top half of the next inning.
2 strikes now to Dak as Cooper hanging in there, trying to get himself on base, and he swings and misses, strikes out. 2 down here now. That'll bring up Ethan Moravitz. Moravitz struck out back in the first inning.
So get this, another part of it in 90. So again, it was on his mom's birthday, same day, 6 years apart. He got his 3,000th hit off a college teammate of his. How about that?
Too much information.
More so just fun facts about it. You know.
1 ball to count now to Ethan. Montevideo shortstop hanging in there, takes a strike. 2 strikes, I should say, on him. That's just 48 pitches so far in the ball game for Lampert. He started out with quite a few pitches, but he's throwing a lot of strikes now. Swinging a ball hit right back to him again. He fields it, lobs it over to first to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Montevideo, and after 3 complete now, it's Upsala Swanville 2, Montevideo nothing.
Support for Division II Junior Legion State Baseball Tournament is brought to you by Edward Jones, a financial services firm that takes a personalized approach to investing to serve its clients. The offices of Edward Jones are located at East Acres, 1315 Grove Avenue, and 590 Minnesota 29, Suite 2 in Montevideo. For more information, visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Cornerstone Chiropractic is your go-to holistic health facility in Montevideo. With over 30 years combined experience, Dr. Sam and Dr. Jeannie Gunlockson provide quality care for every member of your family, from newborn babies to your grandparents. Cornerstone Chiropractic also has practitioners that provide massage therapy, acupuncture, oriental medicine, naturopathy, as well as nutrition and fitness instruction. Learn more about what Cornerstone Chiropractic can offer you in your journey to better health by visiting their website at cornerstonechiropractichealth.com.
2-0 your score. Upsala Swanville leads, and we're going to the top of the 4th inning.
All right.
A run in the first, a run in the third for the visiting team here. Well, it's got to be Tony Gwynn.
It is, yeah. Now, did you have it before Andy
told you
I
didn't.
team?
I didn't have it until Andy told me he played for the Padres.
I just thought, I looked at that and I was like, I got to do this one. I mean, you get your 2,000th career hit, your 3,000th career hit on the same day, which happens to be your mother's birthday.
Do you know the other sport that Tony Gwynn was outstanding in?
I don't know.
He was a great basketball player. He was a point guard on the San Diego State college team.
Well, my Tony Gwynn story, I can remember watching, in spring training, I was down with my dad and watching him doing some warm-ups, in the cage, and he would start out, he would hit the ball straight out in front of him. And then he would slowly work his way around to the point where he would reach the bat all the way around and hit the ball behind him. Then he'd do it again.
Yeah, probably one of the greatest hitters ever, And you wouldn't have thought he was much of an athlete by looking at him, but
one of the best ever.
Boy, he could hit, yep. Well, here's Luke Herron coming up for Swanville. Upsala takes the first pitch for a ball from Brady Snell. It's Upsala, Swanville, Upsala. I'm getting him confused here what it is. Swing and a miss. Now, don't usually you have like the first letter in the alphabet first? Like, shouldn't it be Swanville, Upsala? Or doesn't that sound good to you, Andy, or what? Do you think it should be Upsala, Swanville? Maybe that's got more of a rhyme to it. There's a strike called, 1-2 now.
It rolls off the tongue better.
I think you're right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, They probably worked on that for a while to figure out how it would sound. 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Curveball struck him out. That is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th strikeout.
And then there's some that just make you scratch your head, like back in the 90s, Badersh. I don't know.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
That's your team. Here's Jack Primus. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Jack in the ball game has been up there one time. He struck out back in the second inning. Right-handed hitter. Jack is the center fielder. And the pitch to him, swing and a miss. Snell throwing strikes this inning. Brady really has pitched pretty well, just giving up the 2 runs. And the pitch. Swinging a fly ball hit out towards center. Jervy camping under it, and Mason makes the catch for the out. Thank you, dear. 2 down now. Sammy Primus coming up now. Sammy struck out also. No, excuse me, he grounded out to second base back in the second inning. He's the catcher. And the pitch, swinging a high pop-up. Is it going to stay in fair territory? No, it's going to come out. And Dean almost had an opportunity there to go for that one, but didn't quite get far enough to us here. We're sitting down the right field line here.
It's been all around us, but hasn't just yet.
Yeah.
May it stay that way.
Strike 1. There's strike 2 called.
I have no wood to knock on. It's all metal over here, plastic.
Here's Snell's pitch, trying to get through the inning here quickly. Down low. 2 down, 1-2 count. Brady's up to 71 pitches in the ball game. We are in the top of the 4th inning. That one bounces up there. 2-2 now the count. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Upsala, Swanville, Montevideo. No runs, 1 hit, and 3 errors on the board for Montevideo. Umpire walks the ball back out to Snell. He wanted a special ball, I guess. Got the one he wanted. Two and two is the count. 2 down here in the top of the 4th. Again, Upsala Swanville leading it 2-0. Here's the pitch from Snell. Swing and a miss. Dak has to make the throw to first for the out, but it ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Snell. After 3.5, Upsala Swanville leads Montevideo 2-0.
Custom Ag Service of Montevideo is proud to be a sponsor for the Division II Junior Legion State Baseball Tournament in Montevideo. Custom Ag Service will take care of all your harvest needs, from a small farming operation to a high-capacity commercial dryer system. Give Joey a call, 320-269-7770 for all your drying needs. Custom Ag Service wants to wish all the participating teams the best during the Division II Junior Legion State Baseball Tournament.
Topper's Bar and Grill welcomes all the players, coaches, and fans to the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament. Topper's Bar and Grill will be open Friday and Saturday at 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. for takeout during the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament. Stop down for a lunch special and your favorite beverage. Families are welcome. Topper's Bar and Grill would like to wish all the players the best of luck this weekend and to enjoy your time here in Montevideo.
2-0 is your score here. Upsala Swanville. Yes, Andy?
I should have went with the Kirby Puckett of the National League.
The Kirby Puckett of the National League, yes.
Yeah,
that was
much.
Absolutely what Tony Quinn
Loved
was.
Everywhere. One of the few players never booed in any ballpark.
And he kind of had that Kirby body.
He did.
Unfortunately, he's left us. Tony Gwynn passed away. Brady Snell will lead off for Montevideo here in the bottom of the 4th. They got to get going here, trailing 2-0. Snell, Eisenlohr, and Cuno are the assigned hitters here in the 4th inning against Levi Lampert, tall right-handed pitcher for Upsala Swanville. And the pitch. Ball one up high.
Boy, another big spot here for Snell. Did a good job in the top half of that fourth inning, getting this team back in the dugout to hit quick, and now an opportunity to get things started in a rally, get some wind in their sails.
Swing and a foul back. 1-1 the count. Brady got on his first time he got hit by a pitch. It's officially 0 for 1. Boy, Lambert taking a long time on the mound. Now he delivers. Down low, 2-1. A run in the first, a run in the third for Upsala Swanville. They lead 2-0 here. And the pitch. Swing and the foul at the plate. 2-2 now the count. Montevideo's are talking to their coaches. They've had problems scoring runs this year. And they're having a problem tonight so far, too. But only trail 2-0. Swing and a miss. If that pitch gets past the catcher, though, and Snell's going to get to first base on the strikeout. Catcher can't find the ball.
Boy, and that's tough as a base runner. You don't know what's happening there. And had he known as he was coming into first, he could have rounded that and got taken second.
Yeah, the catcher had no idea where the ball was. The pitcher actually ran all the way in and found it back against the backstop. So Montevideo gets a break there as Snell strikes out and gets to first base. Here's Eisenlohr. He hit into a fielder's choice, hit a line drive to short that was fielded. We got the runner again at first base. That's Ben Gunlickson. He ran the first time that Snell got on base, and he's the pinch runner. Lambert out of the stretch now, delivers. And here's a ball hit towards short. Shortstop's going to get the out at second, and that's exactly what happened last time up. As Eisenlohr grounds into the 6-4 fielder's choice, eliminating the base runner. So now with one out, here comes Luke Cunha to the plate. Luke struck out back in the first inning, and he'll be digging in there from the right side. Now Eisenlohr takes over as the runner at first base. And here's the pitch to Cunha, strike called. 56 pitches so far in the ball game for Levi Lampert. Eisenlohr with a pretty short lead over there at first base. I don't think he's going anywhere. The pitch to Cunha is inside, 1-1. Ridinger on deck for Montevideo. 2-0 your score. Upsala Swanville leading it here, trying to get into that winner's bracket tomorrow. Swing and a miss at that pitch. 1-2 now the count to Cunha. Eisenlohr at first base here, so a couple of base hits here could put Montevideo right back in this ball game. They trail 2-0. And the pitch. Strike three called. Luke Cunha strikes out looking, and that'll bring up Ridinger. Gannon's first time up, he grounded to third. Montevideo's first baseman, right-handed hitter. 2 down now. Lambert looking in, getting his sign. And the pitch, swing and a foul at the plate. We are in the bottom of the fourth inning, and the game is moving along here. Fourth game of the day. Cottonwood, Starbuck, Caledonia, the winners so far. Going to be back on the air tomorrow morning. 9 o'clock game in the consolation. Dean doesn't get here early, but that's pretty early for me. And the pitch. Inside to Ridinger. I sometimes don't know, Dean, what day it is when you're
You have that long of a day and turn around and do it again. Yeah.
You're retired, you don't think about it much, you just got to go one day at a time. Here's the pitch. There's a ball hit towards left field on the ground for a base hit. Eisenlohr down to second. Ridinger with a ball between third and short, out into left. picking up Montevideo's second hit of the game. So Montevideo with a little bit of a threat here. Here comes Baldwin up. Jackson struck out his first time up. 2 outs here. See if Baldwin can find some green, and Montevideo. There's a ball hit towards short. Shortstop's got it. He's going to go to first with the throw, and scooped out of the dirt nicely by the first baseman. And that takes care of the Montevideo team. In the 4th inning, they do get a hit, but no runs. They leave a couple guys on. After 4 complete, Upsala Swanville leads Montevideo 2-0.
Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Junior State Legion Baseball Tournament to be held in Montevideo on August 6th, 7th, and 8th. At Midwest Bank, teamwork and commitment are the heart of our core values, and we recognize your hard work and perseverance. Congratulations and good luck to all the participating teams. We look forward to seeing you in the bank and on the field. Doers welcome, members FDIC. Chandler Industries in Montevideo welcomes all the players, coaches, and fans in town for the State Division Junior Legion Baseball Tournament. Chandler Industries is a worldwide supplier for precision machine components for the aerospace, defense, industrial, medical, and other markets. Chandler Industries aims to be the supplier of choice for those customers seeking a manufacturing partner capable of producing highly specified machining, fabrication, and assemblies.
2-0 is your score. Call me Eaton there, Dean. Upsala Swanville leading Montevideo as we go to the 5th inning.
Well, and we've got our top of the 5th inning. We got our helpers out there, field crew, taking care of the field in the top of the 5th. And we mentioned it earlier in the day, but you know, the nice part about being a host for tournaments like this is that you get the resources, you get the help, and you can really put in a lot of time and some money into your hometown ballpark and really make it look nice. And we saw it last week in Sacred Heart. We're seeing it this week. Outstanding job with the edging. They've done a really good job of making this field look pristine for this tournament this weekend.
Well, they recognized a lot of people there when they had the parade of teams, and very nicely done, and they certainly should be recognized for all the hard work that they've done. 2-0 your score in this one. I know that you just don't know how much work it takes to do something like this, and
there's a lot of time and effort.
Yeah, people just would never know, you know. Just all the meetings, you know, and all the time that it takes to do things like this, and I know they said how they wanted to do this last year, obviously, and we couldn't because of the virus, but they still kept meeting through Zoom meetings and kept talking about what they were going to do, and luckily able to get the tournament in here in 21. Well, Montevideo taking the field now after they get it all polished up. Trailing 2-0. We're going to the 5th inning. It will be the top of the order for Upsala Swanville.
So the next one that I'll have coming up for On This Day in Baseball History coming up, clues in the bottom half of the 5th inning. How much have you been paying attention to pro baseball more recently, like in the last 5 years? Andy's going thumbs down.
I have a tremendous amount of knowledge of what's been going on.
I'm kind of, you know, I haven't been following a ton of pro sports over the last 5 years like I used to.
Baseball is. I watch a lot of baseball, except this year it was hard to watch the Twins, so I didn't probably watch as much as I have in the past. But I'm feeling confident.
Okay, we'll see. Like I say, that'll be coming up. Clues in the bottom of the 5th, answer in the top of the 6th inning.
Well, I'm sure everybody is on the edge of their seats waiting.
Well, and I'm
out.
choosing this one because it kind of has me scratching my head on this one. Like it shouldn't be.
And people that don't know you don't have a lot of hair to scratch up there.
No,
so.
Exactly. They would say I scratch my head a lot. All my years of coaching, they're gone.
Reese Johannes will lead off here Re-singled his last time, his only time up in the ball game. We're in the 5th. The game's moving along. 2-0 is your score. Both pitchers have done an outstanding job. Here's Snell's pitch. Swinging a ball hit out towards left field. Moving over is Eisenlohr. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out. Grayson's played a very good left field in this ball game. Made some nice catches out there. And here comes Levi Lampert up. Now, Levi, besides pitching a great game, he has been the thorn in the side at Montevideo. He has walked and scored and singled and scored. He scored both runs. Left-handed hitting leadoff hitter and swings and misses at the first pitch. He fouled it back, I guess. Just got a little piece. And he's the guy we got to be alert for because he's a left-handed guy that likes to line the ball down this way. So be ready, Andy. You throw yourself in front of me. And the pitch up high, 1-1. Snell working quickly out there. And his pitch. Swing and a foul back.
He was looking over here too, Ken.
Yeah, I think he is. He must
have eyeballing us.
He must have heard us. He's probably listening. Maybe he's streaming the game in the dugout.
I'm going to get those guys. I'm going to be the one.
Yeah, there's a pitch outside now to Levi. The count goes 2-2. 78 pitches now for Snell.
I'm not going to be much help either because I've always been told I can't catch anything without a glove.
You didn't bring your glove, huh? Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball. Hit out towards center field, going over his Jervy. He's got it. Boy, he had him played perfectly. And there's 2 outs. That ball was hit on the nose.
Well, that was always the running joke with me growing up. We'd even just, tennis balls or anything, whatever it may be. If I didn't have a glove on in my hand or on my hand, it was football too. If I didn't have my receiver gloves on, I couldn't catch the ball.
Swinging a foul back by Cooper T-Shaver. I'm trying to picture that
pathetic.
exactly why you would be catching tennis balls, but
well, just anything in general. It was just a running joke with my friends.
I see.
No matter what they tossed me, I couldn't catch it without a glove or gloves on my hand.
Okay, well I'm kind of trying to figure out what your nickname was at that point.
Well, they called me Mean Dean growing up.
2 strikes on T-Shaver now, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit towards short. Third, I should say, and it goes foul down that left field line. But when you sit over here, it's hard to tell if it's going to short or third. That one went foul down the third base line. They called you Mean Dean, huh?
They called me Mean Dean because I was the nicest guy on the field, so it's kind of like an opposite
I
type
see.
nickname.
And it's like calling a fat guy skinny.
In football, I'd knock a guy on his butt, and then I'd pick him up, or I'd say good luck on the next play to whoever was covering me at corner. That's how I was raised.
I can see you being there. It's still that way. I can see you being that way.
Thank Mom and Dad for that one.
Yeah.
I might as well give a quick shout out to them. This past weekend, they celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary.
Well, good for them.
Wayne and Linda Elbrock, Mom, Dad, love you guys. Congratulations. Thanks for watching. Little guy, there we go.
There, okay. And the pitch. Swing and a foul back. 50 years. Goes past fast, so. Count remains 0-2 now to T. Schaefer. And the pitch to him is a half swing. He didn't go for it. 1-2 now the count. 2-0 is your score. Upsala Swanville leads over Montevideo here in the 4th game of the day. Again, the winners were Cottonwood, Starbuck, and Caledonia so far in this state tournament. Snell delivers. Swinging a ball hit towards left for a base hit. Right between third and short. T. Schaefer picks up his first hit of the game. And with 2 outs, he's on first base. That'll bring up Tyson Lenners, their number 3 hitter and their right fielder. Tyson has struck out and he got on in an error. He's the guy that bunted the ball that Snell threw to first base a little too high for the second baseman Gullickson to pull down. And the pitch down low for a ball. Boy, Dak does a good job back there keeping that ball in front of him. Just knocks everything down. 2-0 is your score. We are in the 5th inning. Throw to first, not in time. The winner of this game will play Caledonia. The loser plays Proctor tomorrow. That would be the second game of the consolation bracket. Long stretch here. Now here's the ball hit deep to center field. That one is back there. Jervy going back, and he's got it, though, right on the warning track to end the inning. No runs, just one hit. After 4.5 now, Upsala Swanville leads Montevideo 2-0.
This farm safety message comes to you from Tostenson's Incorporated of Montevideo. During this busy farming season, make sure you do not allow children to play around any active farming equipment, always leave a tractor power takeoff in neutral, and be sure to devote a day to family safety instructions and rules for a safe farming season. This message to keep everyone safe has been brought to you by your friends at Tostenson's Incorporated, located along Highway 7 east of Montevideo.
Madsen Family Chiropractic in Montevideo is here for you and your family. Dr. Madsen can help you out with sport injuries, DOT physical exams, pediatric chiropractic, and all your chiropractic care needs. Dr. Madsen wants to wish all the teams in the tournament the best and hopes everyone here for the tournament enjoys their time in Montevideo. For more information about Madsen Family Chiropractic, check them out at madsenchiro.com.
Well, Thunderhawks trailing 2-0 here. Montevideo needs to get going. We are in the bottom of the 5th. Well, you look back at this game. Brady Snell's pitched a heck of a good game for Montevideo.
Darn right he has. He's
Against
pitched out of some jams.
Against a very powerful Upsala Swanville team. Jervy leads off here, hits a fly ball out towards center field. Center fielder camping under it, makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out.
All right, since we already got 1 pitch and 1 out, we're going to start this out, guys. I'm going to ask you this question. Coors Field, high altitude, thin air. How far do you think the longest home run's ever been hit in that ballpark? Just a ballpark guess, pun intended.
537.
Okay, so we're around 540. Coulter, you got a guess?
I'm going to say 564.
He's going in the 5 Mickey Mantle record range.
Who?
Tomei did not play for Colorado.
Did he hit?
Yeah, he would have in some interleague games.
600 footer.
6?
6.
So that would break Mantle's record of 580 something.
And he obviously
we got a record we don't know about.
He has not watched a lot of baseball lately, as he said.
He's going high. All right, well 550 plus. That's what he said. That's what I heard. 550 plus.
Dan Gunlickson is at the plate, by the way. And here's the pitch to him, and he swings and he misses and strikes out. The second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Cooper Dack, Montevideo's leadoff man. He's 1 for 2.
All right, so anyway, this guy played for the Marlins at this time in 2016. Big right-handed hitter for the Marlins before he got traded over to the Yankees. So don't say the name yet, but this is the guy we're talking.
Swing and a miss by Dack on the first pitch. Boy, I think Lambert's getting stronger here as the game goes on. Levi pitched a very good game from the Upsala Swanville team, just giving up a couple of hits so far. Dack has one of them. Actually, is the first hitter of the game. He singled. That pitch is down low. The count now 1-1 to Cooper. Montevideo's catcher. He'll probably be pitching tomorrow. Win or lose tonight, he'll be pitching tomorrow, I got a feeling. And the pitch, swing and a foul at the plate. One in the first, one in the third. That's all we have on the board for runs here. Both of them belong to Upsala Swanville. As Levi Lambert has shut the Montevideo team down here. And it's a pitch outside. 2-2 now. Only 72 pitches in the ball game, and we are in the 5th inning here for Lambert. So it looks like if he keeps this up, he'll be able to go the whole 7 innings. And there's a foul back. Dack hanging in there. Cooper can get on. Moravitz will have a chance here in the 5th inning. 2-2 the count remains. Dak digging in up there at the plate. And here's the pitch. Up high. 3-2 now to the Montevideo catcher. Dak waiting for the pitch. Here it comes, and he swings and misses and strikes out to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Lampert. So no hits, no runs, and no errors that inning. After 5 complete now, it's Upsala Swanville 2, Montevideo nothing.
Support for the Junior Legion Baseball Tournament comes to you from CCM Health, providing a full range of healthcare services in Montevideo, Player City, Clarkfield, and Milan. CCM Health, live your life online at ccmhealthmn.com.
Peterson Electric of Montevideo wants to wish all teams the best of luck in the Junior State Legion Division II State Tournament. Give Peterson Electric a call for your electrical needs, including in-floor heating and bucket truck service. Peterson Electric, specializing in residential and commercial electric. Contact Brad at 320-269-1601. That's Peterson Electric of Montevideo, 320-269-1601.
2-0 your score as we go to the top of the 6th inning.
All right, so we were guessing home run distance, a record at Coors Field. We're in 2016, a Miami Marlins slugger before he got traded to the Yankees. Ken, do you know who it is?
Stanton.
It is Giancarlo Stanton. Now, the distance is why I'm scratching my head puzzled. 504 feet. That's it. So at the time, this is a record. In 2016 at Coors Field.
You thought it would be more than that, huh?
I thought it would be a lot farther. I was thinking maybe more like you guys, but a 504-foot shot, that was it. 21-year history of Coors Field at the time. First one over 500 feet.
Well, I guess that is a long way as far as.
Well, it is, yeah. Don't get me wrong. That's pretty far. I mean, in the home run derby at Target Field, he was hitting them almost over the third deck. Now, granted, they used the juice balls.
It wasn't the Mickey Mantle 500 or 600 foot shot completely out of the stadium that you were talking about.
Right, yeah.
I've seen that one on tape. I obviously wasn't watching when it happened, but. Well, here comes Jeremy Mugg to the plate, their first baseman. Jeremy's had a really good game. Singled in a run in the first and hit a sacrifice fly in the third. He has both RBIs in this ball game. Montevideo's team trailing 2-0 here. And the pitch to Mugg is down low for a ball. Big first baseman for Upsala Swanville. He's got a good bat. And the pitch swinging a high foul coming right over here. And not caught by the Montevideo players that are warming up to go in the game.
You know, it's fun to watch the kids go after the ball. And I heard it because why? It reminds me of growing up. They get the freezy.
There's a strike call to Mugg, 1-2 now. Snell at 90 pitches. Done a heck of a job out there, and you think about it. Just giving up the 2 runs. Pitched out of some jams. And that one bounces up there, 2-2 now. If Montevideo comes back to win, they would play at, I think, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Yeah. If they don't come back to win, they'll play at 11:30 tomorrow. And they just turned the lights on. 3-2 the count now to Mugg, leading off here in the 6th inning. And the pitch. Oh, boy, I don't know where that pitch was. Must have been inside. Mugg gets a walk. Bryce Beanick comes to the plate now. Beanick is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Left-handed hitting shortstop. We're going to have a runner here. For Mugg. Christian Ripplinger will be running for Mugg. Montevideo looking maybe for the bunt here, I would think. See if they can move that runner to second base. Snell taking his time, looks over, now delivers, and it swings away and gets a base hit up the middle, right over the base. So 2 on here with nobody out. Here in the 6th inning for Upsala Swanville. Munich's first hit of the ball game, and that'll bring up Luke Herron, the DH. He's popped up to first and struck out in the ball game. 5th hit of the game for Upsala Swanville, and Coach Epma going out to visit with his pitcher. At 94 pitches, he doesn't have a lot of pitches left.
And that's the highest number of pitches we've seen for any pitcher today. And he's pitched a beauty, like you say.
Actually, I'm going to disagree with you because
that
the
first game,
the guy
we did have that one kid who reached the
106.
That was a long time ago, Kent.
Yeah, but it just goes to show you that old people can remember things.
That's right.
So.
Well, and it's interesting because games 2, 3, and 4, I mean, the winning pitchers were all in that 70, mid to upper 70, one kid low 80 pitch range, just dominance.
And that's why, when you get a shutout, Dean.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not giving up walks, and they're not giving up walks. They're not giving up hits. They're throwing strikes, and they're getting outs. And some of those pitchers, when I watched in those games, they weren't striking out a lot of people. They were just they were hitting the bats. Let me say it that way. And they were hitting pop-ups, and they were hitting these lazy fly balls. And
one thing I saw today too is that changing the eye level of the hitter. Not leaving pitches out over the middle of the plate, not leaving curveballs up, making sure they hit their spots, and it was fun to see some good pitching today.
It is a state tournament.
That's
you
true.
got some good pitchers. It was Howard Lake's pitcher, by the way, in the first game that I did that went over. Well, the only game I did, I guess, so far today. This is my second game, right? Yeah. 2 on, nobody out here. Here's Herron coming up, swinging a miss, throw to first, not in time. Dak rifling it down to first base, but hustling back in easily was Minnick, the base runner. Again, Luke Herron at the plate. He's the DH. He squares like he's going to bunt. And stepping off is Snell. I'm surprised the third baseman hasn't coming in to field the bunt. I guess he's going to try to hang on the base there. And he does bunt the ball right back to the first baseman. Throws to the second baseman covering first to make it the out. But a nice sacrifice bunt there by Herron. Moves the runners up. They are now at second and third with just 1 out. And here's Jack Primus coming up. Jack struck out and then he flew out to center field. So let's see if Snell can pitch out of another jam here. Andy's looking for the squeeze bunt. Now they're going to walk Primus to load the bases. Sets up a lot of scenarios, doesn't it? It sets up the force play, but it also sets up a walk, and you force in a run.
Throw a strike.
Yeah, you got to put
pressure
on your pitcher. And here's the first pitch up high. Sammy Primus up there. He is grounded out to second and struck out in the ball game.
You're hoping maybe you can get a good curve here and get him to roll over on one.
In the pitch. Strike called, 1-1. Well, they're down to their 8-9 hitters. You think if you just
That's what I'm saying.
Throw hard, maybe you can strike them out. But this is a pretty good hitting team. Swing and a miss. Right now, that's what Brady's doing. He's throwing hard.
And he's had a good curveball today, so that was my thought process, is get that curve in there and get him to roll over on one, get that force at home.
Strike 3. 3 fastballs right down the middle. So that's worked so far. 2 down now.
There's a reason why I'm up here and not coaching down there. There's a reason why I didn't pitch either.
Well, I always figured that, if you can throw the fastball by him, don't give him a chance to hit a curveball.
True.
Throw the fastball by him, and it worked that time, but it doesn't always work.
No.
Here's Reese Johannes, the second baseman. Takes a ball. He is 1 for 2. He singled and flew out to left field on a nice running catch out there by Eisenlohr. And the pitch. Strike called, 1-1. But right now, Snell's just catching it and throwing it. He's hardly taking any time at all.
Yeah, whatever Tim told him, it's working.
Yeah. Here's the pitch. Down low, Dak with another nice stop. 2-1 now the count. And we're at 103 pitches. This is the last hitter for Snell. And the pitch. Swing and a foul at the plate. 2-2. Actually, I might have misspoke there because if he'd have got him out on that pitch, he could have went one more guy.
Yes, yeah.
I just had a feeling Dean wasn't going to get him on that pitch.
Now this is the last one.
And the pitch. Curveball hangs up high. And we're at 3-2 with the bases loaded.
Gets to finish the
Okay,
hitter.
who's got the more pressure, the hitter or the pitcher? Well, we're going to find out here. Snell's pitching quickly. There go the runners. Strike 3 called. And that ends the inning as Snell strikes out 2 guys with the bases loaded. And he's had a great game. Unfortunately, he trails 2-0.
Are you looking for a crop insurance company that will go the extra mile for your farm operation? Well, look no further. Augustin Insurance is a multi-peril crop and hail insurance provider. Augustin Insurance wishes the best of luck to all the Division II Junior State Legion baseball teams participating in this year's tournament. The Montevideo American Legion is proud to be a supporter of the Division II Junior State Legion Baseball Tournament. Be sure to stop in and check out our local American Legion Post 59 while you're in town. Legion Post 59 can be found at 613 Legion Drive here in Montevideo. If you're looking for a great place to hold an event, the Montevideo American Legion is a perfect place to hold a wedding, birthday, or retirement party. Please contact us for all your party arrangements.
2-0, the score remains. To the 6th inning, we bottom of the 6th inning now. Montevideo still trails, and they're hanging in there, though. You know, a couple of big hits. They got a chance yet to win this one. They'll be sending up their 2, 3, and 4 hitters this inning against Levi Lampert. A run in the first, a run in the third. That's been it in this whole ball game. Ethan Moravitz will lead off here. Ethan is 0 for 2. Struck out and grounded out to the pitcher. First pitch is a strike. Montevideo, no runs, 2 hits, 3 errors. Just a couple of hits in the ball game. And the pitch, that's down low. 1-1.
You are listening to the Division II American Legion State Tournament on 1460 KDMA Montevideo and 93.9 KDMA FM Granite Falls.
Yes, you are. Ken Swanson, Dean Rivers, and Andy Coulter.
I figured
working
we
hard.
better get one in those in today.
Yeah, what's that? Yeah, I better get one in today. Huh? Well, we know where we're at. If they're listening, they know where we're at. And the pitch outside. 2-2 now the count. Thunderhawks need base runners here. Need to get something going. Here's Lampert's pitch. Oh, plunked him in the back. So they got a man on base. That's pretty bad when you get hit in the back and your teammates all cheer, way to go. Huh? Here's Snell coming up now. Brady is 0 for 2. Last time up, he struck out and got out and the catcher missed the ball. 80 pitches for Lambert, so he's got a few pitches to go yet. Throw to first, not in time. That was close, but he was in there safely. Lampert looking over at first base, and the pitch gets past the catcher. And there goes the runner, Maravitz, down to second. So now Montevideo with a man on second and nobody out here. And there are 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Time for Brady Snell to get a hold of one here. And here's the pitch. That's down low. Another pitch dug out of the dirt. 2-0 the count. And you got to wonder if maybe Levi Lampert's getting a little tired out there. Throwing 82 pitches. And the pitch, swinging a ball, hit towards right for a base hit. They're going to hold the runner at third. So Montevideo with runners on the corners with nobody out here in the sixth, trailing 2-0.
Boy, that was a good piece of hitting on a pitch down in the outer half of the plate, not trying to do too much with it. Just threw the head of the bat out there and a solid single into right. That was perfect.
And, you know, if the right fielder would have came up throwing, he had a chance to get him at first base. Did you notice that, Dean? The first baseman cut the ball about the time Snell was getting to first.
No, I didn't see that moving the camera over.
Yeah.
You know, I turned my head away from the...
Yeah, you know, he threw it in quickly to try to prevent the run from scoring. But I think if he'd went to first base, he might have had a shot at Brady because he hit it so sharply.
You know, you're not necessarily thinking of that as the outfielder.
You don't.
You're thinking, okay, base hit to me, there's a runner on second, my job, come up, throw, and hit that cutoff. Hit that first baseman, look for those arms up in the air, that's where I want to put it.
Well, you did the absolute right thing.
Yes.
And the first baseman wasn't on the base. Anyway, he was, you know, cutting the ball like he's supposed to.
Be, right.
Okay, we got the pinch runner again. Ben Gunvalson. Easy for me to say. Gunluckson.
It's a big wrestling family, if I'm not mistaken.
He's dancing around out there. Okay, runners at the corners. Here's Eisenlohr. Strike one. Grayson in the ball game. He's hit the ball hard twice, both times right at the shortstop, and both times there was a force at second, and he got on to first base. Now he's a chance to knock in a run here. The runner on third. Swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to Grayson. Cuno on deck. Somebody needs to get the big hit here if Montevideo wants to play in the winner's bracket tomorrow night. Lampert trying to pitch out of a little problem he has here. And the pitch. And swing and a miss. Eisenlohr strikes out on 3 pitches. So your cleanup hitter goes down on 3 pitches. That brings up your number 5 hitter, Luke Cuno.
So we used to say in the dugout, good morning, good afternoon, good night, and slide that man a chair.
Okay, that slide the chair thing I've never heard before, but now I've heard it, so I won't repeat it. Cuno stepping in there. Lucas struck out twice in the game, follows the first pitch out of play.
Theory behind that expression is you're in the dugout, you got a chair at the end, you slide it over to him and tell him you got to come sit down and think about what you just done.
I see. You know, I never am upset with guys that swing and miss. If they stand up there and watch strikes, you got to go up there swinging, right? Pitch down low, 1-1 now to Cuno. Runners on the corners with 1 out now. Montevideo with 3 hits in the game. Upsala Swanville with 5 hits in the game. And now the pitch is a strike called to Cuno. One and 2 to Luke with 1 down here. And runners on first and third. Lambert looking over at first base, short lead over there. And the pitch outside, 2-2. Ridinger on deck for Montevideo. He got one of Montevideo's hits, single back in the 4th inning. Lambert again looks at first. And the pitch to Cuno. Outside, 3-2. And now this is interesting. On a 3-2 pitch, would you send the runner?
I was just going to say I turned my mic on to see if we see Epima send him here.
I would. I wouldn't.
I would here.
We'll see what happens. See who's thinking with Coach Tim Epima. He's not running, and it's high, ball 4.
So either way, it wouldn't have mattered.
Wouldn't have mattered. Well, my reasoning on that is I don't want to double play when there's a guy on third base.
I look at it. I'm the host team. I'm rolling the dice.
You're more of a gambler than I am. I can tell that right now.
I always played aggressive.
Yeah, see, and I didn't. So, well, the bases are loaded now for Ridinger. And the pitch up high for a ball. You know, Dean, a base hit here could tie the ball game.
Yeah, yes, it could.
A gapper could make it real interesting. You got good speed at Cuno at first base.
They're playing a little in, too, as the outfield. compared to where they've been playing.
Ball 2 up high. And Lampert wants the catcher to come out and talk to him. And I don't know how that will help, but it's just going to take a little time here.
That could be just to save your coach from coming out there. Sometimes, a catcher knows this pitcher, tendencies and can see things in their motion, facial expressions. Maybe can see some frustration settling in. He's just going to pop out there and be like, hey, buddy, just calm down. We're good.
So if I'm Coach Epham, I think I give Reidinger the take sign here. I think you want to make Lampert throw one strike because he's kind of lost his control right now. Well, here's the pitch. Strike called. So the catcher going out and visiting may have settled him down just a little bit. 2-1 the count now. And here's a ball hit over first, just foul. Oh, boy. Just foul down there in the right field line. That makes it count 2-2 now. That ball is over a couple of feet. That would have been interesting.
It was close going back and looking at it. It was foul, but it was close.
Well, now the count's 2-2, and the Reidinger's got to dig in up there. And he strikes out swinging. So Lampert comes back to get the big strikeout after going 2 balls, no strikes. And it puts the pressure on Jackson Baldwin to do something. Jackson has struck out and grounded out. Boy, that ground ball over first, just foul, was maybe the biggest play of the game here. Now here's a ball hit out towards center field, racing over as a center fielder, and they can't get it! It's in for a hit! It's going to score 1! It's going to score 2, and we're tied. A base hit by Baldwin, and the center fielder and right fielder diving for the ball. They couldn't get it. And the Thunderhawks have tied the game up. And, that was good base running because those guys took off immediately.
Yes, they did.
Especially the little guy at second base there, Logginson, he took off. And now Montevideo with a chance. You know what, Dean? They score that third run and get 3 outs and they win the game.
Just like that, yeah. It has happened before.
Cuno at third, he's got to be alert for that wild pitch, pass ball, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. At the plate is Mason Jervey. Big 2-run single by Jackson Baldwin. Just a little blooper out into right center, but it works just as well as anything else. And we're tied at 2. Here's the pitch to Jervey. Swinging a ground ball hit towards. Oh, through for a hit! Coming in to score is Cuno. Montevideo goes ahead 3-2. Thunderhawks come up with 3 big runs here in the 6th.
With 2 outs, Ken. Big hits with 2 outs.
First it was Baldwin, then it was Jervey. And right now, what's going to be interesting, Dean? Who's going to be on the mound in the 7th?
Yes, that's right.
It can't be
No, it can't
Snell.
be Snell. No.
Well, I'm pretty sure it'll be Dak because he can still pitch tomorrow if he pitches just a few pitches this game. And here's pitch gets past the catcher, and the runners move up to second and third. Dan Gunluckson is at the plate, and he has grounded out and struck out. And the wheels have come off here for Levi Lampert, who had pitched in a great game. Montevideo taking a 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And the pitch. Strike called.
Big pitch there after throwing that wild pitch. Take a deep breath, got to come with a strike, and he did.
1-1 your count. And the pitch. Up high, 2-1.
And it's not easy to throw a strike. On Gunless. You
Yeah.
got to make sure you bend that back, get that ball down.
And he's not the tallest guy on the team. And the pitch. Strike call, 2-2 now.
Got it there.
If Dan could somehow smack that ball out there, that would be huge. Right now it's a 1-run lead by Montevideo. And the pitch. Strike 3 called, and that ends the inning, but a huge inning for Montevideo. They pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, and they lead going into the 7th inning, 3-2.
Your Wilmer Stingers were recently voted the best family entertainment in the area. Great baseball and fun at the ballpark all summer long. Get your tickets today at wilmerstingers.com or call 320-222-2010. We'll see you at the ballpark. The 2021 season of Wilmer Stingers Baseball is presented by J.D. Krebs Financial Group.
The minute you order pre-finished millwork from Southside Lumber in Clara City, Bear Built Woodworks partners with you to capture your style. At Bear Built, their pre-finishing makes your entire project faster, easier, and better looking. Choose from 28 colors. They finish everything to furniture quality standards. You never have to smell any chemical odors or stain any woodwork. It's faster and easier for the do-it-yourselfer. Bear Built pre-finished millwork can be found at Southside Lumber in Clara City.
Well, Jace Gosley will take over for Montevideo on the mound. Snell ran out of pitches, so he will be over at first base now. Looks like Reidinger is at third. And it must be maybe Baldwin's out of the ball game, but pressure goes on to Gosley. Can he get 3 outs from the top of the order that Upsala Swanville will send up there?
Just throw strikes.
Hey, we had kind of
they earn it.
We had kind of a game until now, and now it's exciting. Montevideo leading 3-2. Yes, can Upsala Swanville come back? I don't know. They got their top of the order coming up. They probably feel pretty good about it.
You know, and it's tough. You can't to be in the mindset of a player right now. You know, you got a 2-0 lead. You're feeling pretty good, and then all of a sudden, what happened. And sometimes it can turn into quicksand, not only defensively but offensively. You don't want that to happen either.
Well, this is a huge man to get right here, Levi Lambert. He has smacked the ball all over the park here. He's just 1 for 2, but he's got that big swing. Swing and a foul at the first pitch.
No, you've got to be careful though, because you pull your head. You want to make sure you stay down, keep your head on the ball, and make solid contact.
Gosley, a slender right-hander on the mound, and the pitch. Oh, he hit him in the back. There's the tying run on first base. And that'll bring up Cooper T. Schaefer.
Came with a curve that you would normally throw to a righty. Get him to chase on the outer half and hit the lefty.
Yeah, that was probably a nervous fastball. T. Schaefer is 1 for 3 in the ball game. Throw to first, not in time. Do you think that they will be sending the runner to second base to try to steal the base?
You know, leadoff batter for myself, my coach would tell me, looks big situation. You get your feel for the pitcher.
There he goes. Strike called. Throw down is not in time, and it goes into center field. Lampert's up. He's going to third, and the tying run is standing at third base with nobody out.
And he got a great lead and a great jump, Ken.
Yeah, he did. He got a running lead. Hit by a pitch, steals second, goes to third on a throwing error, and just like that, Swanville Upsala is feeling a little better about than they did a few minutes ago.
Yeah, but again, in that situation, like I said, I was a leadoff batter, stole a lot of bases myself. It was one of those things where Coach told me, Dean, if you feel like you got it, I trust you to take it.
Here's the pitch to T. Schaefer. It's a ball. 1 and strike called, I guess. No, it's 1-1. They put a strike up on the board, but it's 1-1. And the pitch. Ball, 2-1. A lot of pressure to put on Gosley to come in the ball game in this situation. Trying to get it out here. Even if he lets a run score, it's still just tie game. That's outside. What he doesn't want to do is let Upsala Swanville get a big inning here. 3-2 is the count. Three-two is your score. Montevideo with 3 big runs there in the 6th inning. Dak goes out to talk to his pitcher, and now he gets back behind the plate. It's a 3-1 count, by the way, not 3-2. And the pitch. Outside, he walked him. So here comes Tyson Lenners up with 2 on and nobody out. And now Montevideo has to move their middle infielders back, because if they don't, T. Schaefer will steal second and he'll be the go-ahead run. Here's Tyson Lenners up. He's 0 for 3 in the game, but he's their number 3 hitter. Following him will be Mugg, who's had a big game tonight. Dak giving some catcher signs there about what he's going to do if he takes off for second base. And I think if I'm Upsala Swanville, I'm stealing right now, Dean.
Yeah, absolutely.
There he goes. And no throw. He goes into second base standing up.
Yeah, and if you're the runner on third in this situation with nobody out, no matter what they decide to do, you're not biting on anything. You're not going anywhere.
But what really bit the Montevideo in this so far is that pitch count of Snell's. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball. Hit out towards right field into the corner, foul ball. 1-1 the count will be when we retrieve the ball. So Montevideo was pretty excited going ahead 3-2. Right now, Upsala Swanville with runners on second, third. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. Gosley trying to get that first out of the inning. Throws a big sweeping curveball, but it stays outside. 2-1 the count now. And Gosley's pitch. Strike called.
Boy, that's
2-2.
a big pitch there,
Yeah.
down and away at the knees.
I'm not so sure that Lenners liked that pitch call, but it looked good from here. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball hit towards first. Snell's got it, touches the bag, and keeps the runners at second and third. 1 out.
Wow, interesting. You know, even at the infield end, it's tough there. And I'm not seeing a good secondary lead necessarily as well. I think you can get a little bit more there at third, but me as a fast runner, my coach typically tell me anything right side, you're going on contact.
Okay, what would you do here, Dean? Mugg's coming up there. He's a big stick. First base is open. They're putting him on.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I would do too.
Yeah, especially now that you got 1 out. You can maybe hope for ground ball back to the pitcher, and you can do a home to first and get a double play and get out of it. And, well, not get out of it, win the game.
Here's Bryce Bieniek, the left-handed hitting shortstop. He singled his last time up. Montevideo's got to come home there and never double him up. But, and that pitch hits him. Ties the game. Oh, goodness gracious.
2 hit batters.
2 hit batters and a walk. They have not really even hit the ball here. Coach Epperman walking out now as bases are loaded, and we've tied the game at 3. And we'll see if he stays with Gosley or goes somebody else. Tied at 3 here, but with only 1 out. Upsala Swanville has the bases loaded. Coming to the plate will be Luke Herron. Luke is 0 for 3 in the game. Right-handed hitting designated hitter. But right now, Montevideo's big concern is throwing strikes. The only time they've hit the ball this inning was an out. There's a strike called. We're tied at 3. Bases loaded. 1 out here in the top of the 7th for Upsala Swanville. And the pitch from Gosley is a swing and a miss. And right now it looks like Jesus has to take it and throw it and hope for the best. Don't try to get cute. Just throw that ball. 2 strikes now. Bases loaded. And the pitch. Outside. Threw a curveball that time.
Yet to really see that pitch go over anywhere close for a strike.
Well, and I think he's hit a couple people with it too, so. And here's a foul out of play. 1 out here. Bases loaded. 3-3 4-3 is your score here in the 7th inning. Montevideo's bats were silent until the 6th inning, and they came alive with 3 runs. Upsala Swanville comes back here this inning. They haven't hit the ball yet, hardly. And there's a pitch, gets past the catcher, and here comes the go-ahead run in, and Upsala Swanville takes the lead at 4-3.
And again, that was that big looping curve again. Not even close.
Runners move up to 2nd and 3rd. And now what Upsala Swanville would like to do is tack on a couple more. Feel a little more comfortable going into the bottom of the 7th as they lead at 4-3. And here's the pitch to Heron. Strike 3. Now he gets the strikeout after throwing the wild pitch to give Upsala Swanville the lead. And here's Jack Primus coming up. Jack's 0 for 2 with a walk. Right in hitting center fielder. Gosley trying to keep it a 1-run game. Pitch down low. Gosley in the relief of Snell, who pitched a great 5 innings. A great 6 innings, excuse me. There's a strike called. And trailed 2-0 going into the bottom of the 6th. But Montevideo put together some hits, scored 3 runs, had the lead. Now they're giving it back here in the 7th inning. And here's a line drive, base hit to center field, is going to score 2 runs. And that's going to extend the lead here. Coming in to score as Mugg and Vinik, and that gives Upsala Swanville a 6-3 lead. Primus goes down to second base on the throw home. And Sammy Primus comes to the plate. And Coach Epma coming up, and I think they're going to we're going to have a pitching change. Why don't we take a break here, Dean? Upsala Swanville leads at 6-3.
Montevideo VFW Post 380 welcomes players, coaches, and fans to the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament. They invite you to stop at the club located at 570th South 1st Street in Southtown Plaza. The club opens at 3 p.m. and offers great appetizers and pizzas and has a large deck to enjoy your refreshments. VFW Post 380 is proud to be sponsoring Montevideo's Junior Legion Baseball team. The Post would like to wish good luck to all the teams at the tournament and enjoy your time in Montevideo.
Family Dentistry of Montevideo is proud to sponsor Thunderhawk Athletics. The skill, commitment, determination, and great sportsmanship shown by all Thunderhawk athletes always puts a smile on their faces of their loyal fans. Dr. Keith Olson, Dr. Matt Bond, Dr. Ashley Jo Hendrickson Patton, and Dr. Marissa Goplin are committed to keeping your smile healthy and beautiful with regular checkups. Call to make an appointment today at 320-269-6416. Family Dentistry of Montevideo.
Hey baseball fans, Cynics of Montevideo would like to invite you to their 2 locations. Cynics Travel Plaza, located on Highway 212 West, and Cynics C-Store on Highway 7 East. Stop into Cynics for gas and all your convenience needs while on your way to the big game. Cynics of Montevideo is open daily from 5:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Cynics welcomes all players, coaches, and fans to the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament and is a large supporter of good sportsmanship throughout the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament.
J&D Construction of Montevideo is proud to be a sponsor of area youth sports. Team competition and learning to become a team player builds character into today's youth. J&D Construction provides construction for ag-based companies as well as maintenance and repair of these structures. All of this cannot be done without teamwork. J&D Construction of Montevideo salutes our area sports teams and is proud to support today's local sports programs.
Luke Cuna will come in to pitch for Montevideo. Here's Upsala Swanville has put up 4 runs here in the top of the 7th to go back ahead 6-3 after Montevideo had gone ahead 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th. So Sammy Primus comes up. Again, he struck out twice in the game and grounded back to the pitcher. First pitch is a ball outside. Cuno, a hard throwing right-hander. And here's a ball hit towards second. Second baseman's got it, throws to first to end the inning. Big inning, though, for Upsala Swanville. They score 4 runs on, if you can believe this, I only have them with 1 hit. 1 hit. 1 hit, 1 error. And they lead 6-3 here as we go to the bottom of the 7th.
Hey baseball fans, this year's State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament is coming to Montevideo, and Java River Coffee Shop wants to welcome the players, coaches, and fans to Montevideo for this tournament. Java River is located on Main Street and since 1998 has been the historic downtown coffee shop dedicated to serving the best coffee in town. Java River Coffee Shop wants to wish the 8 teams here for the tournament the best of luck and hopes everyone enjoys their time here in Montevideo. It's time to gear up for the State Division II State Junior League Baseball Tournament coming to Montevideo. Bansman Bergen and Associates wants to take this time to welcome all the players, coaches, and fans who are traveling to Montevideo. Gene and Scott established Bansman Bergen and Associates in 1996 and are now in 3 states and 97 communities. They hope that everyone here enjoys their stay and wants to wish the 8 teams good luck in this year's tournament.
Cooper T. Schaefer takes over here in the 7th inning for Upsala Swanville as they lead at 6-3. He's going to pitch the 7th inning here. Montevideo needs to score 3 to tie, 4 to win.
Hey, got 3 in the bottom of the 6th.
Yep, they do it again here.
That's right.
Get the bats going here, boys. T. Shaver, a right-hander. Lambert goes out to center field, by the way. Montevideo will send up. The top of the order. Cooper Dack will lead off. Montevideo with a 1, 2, and 3 coming up here against T. Schaefer. And the first pitch is, hits him in the back. And here we go again. That's exactly what happened in the start at the bottom of the top of the 7th.
Oof, you could hear that one all the way up here, too. That one. Oof.
Well, you know, you throw yourself in front of a few more pitches, we'll get back in this game.
Just inch in on that plate a little bit, lean over.
Turn your backside to it. I must have got Dak in the ribs or something. He's kind of stretching it out here. And now he walks back to the plate. And then,
I don't know if he's going to be taken off first
but
pitch.
I'll tell you, Dean, that 2-run single to make it 6-3 really is huge.
Yeah.
If it was 4-3, here Montevideo gets their first
Right.
man on right away. But as you said, they scored 3 runs last inning. Can Montevideo do it again?
We'll see. He gave the thumbs up saying he's okay, but you can tell he's feeling that one.
Ethan Moravit coming up. He was hit by a pitch to start last inning and started the rally. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball chopped towards second. Second baseman flips it to short for 1, back to first. Safe. Oh, boy. That was a very nice play by the shortstop, second baseman shortstop, to get the first out of the inning.
That was almost a tailor-made 4-6-3.
Second baseman flipped it to the shortstop, coming across the base, made a nice throw, and it was a step away from a double play. Here's Brady Snell. Brady had a single last inning. Single to right field to keep the rally going. Montevideo scored 3. And the pitch. Strike called. T. Schaefer gets ahead here of Snell with a strike. Moravit's on the base runner with a very short lead. He has to go anywhere. And the pitch to Snell's up high for a ball. 1-1 the count now. There's one down here in the bottom of the 7th. And the pitch. Strike called. 1-2.
Again, good location there on that 1-1 pitch, down and away. Right at the knees. See if he climbs the ladder 1-2.
T. Schaefer looks in for the sign. And now stepping out is Snell.
For whatever it's worth, the catcher was starting to set up, raising that glove up high. Just say. Now they'll change it up.
Snell now back in the box here. T. Schaefer taking a long time. Now delivers. Down low. 2-2 the count.
Again, you got to be careful there. I mean, that was a 1-2 fastball. It was the heart of the plate. Thankfully for the pitcher, it was well below the knees, but be careful on that one.
2-2 pitch about to come. And there's a fly ball hit to right. Right fielder racing over. He makes the catch in foul territory and gets the ball back in. 2 outs. And here comes Grayson Eisenlohr to the plate. Now the catcher is going to visit. You know, taking a look at the pitching in this game, Dean, between these two guys that started, and they both went 6 innings.
Right.
It's almost identical.
That's the stat
Almost
line?
the stats are almost identical, and we'll get to that. But a great job by Snell and a great job by Lambert in this ball game.
Pitchers. Yep.
And at the point when they left, it was 3-2 Montevideo. And the pitch to Grayson is a strike. Eisenlohr reminds me of some of the Twins pitchers. He takes a long time to pitch. Now he delivers. Strike 2. Must be throwing curveballs.
I was going to say 2 straight curves.
Yeah, Eisenlohr kind of buckled a little bit on that one, but
that eye level, it's starting just above his left shoulder and dropping right in that inner half of the plate.
Here's the 2-strike pitch. It's down low, ball 1. 1-2 now to Grayson. Luke Cuno on deck. Grayson can get on. Montevideo would have the tie run at the plate, but first he has to get on. Eisenlohr again with the sign. There, Eisenlohr, the pitch to Eisenlohr is a base hit to left field. He gets his first hit, and Montevideo sends the tying run to the plate in Luke Cuno. Now, Luke had a huge walk last inning and scored a run. Coach Eppema going to talk to him. T. Schaefer on the mound. It's being visited by his catcher.
I mean, if I'm Cuno right now, me personally, my approach at the plate is if I'm sitting on a fastball right now in a certain location. And until I get a strike, that's the pitch I'm eyeing. I'm not offering any curveballs. If he throws one over there for a strike, then I got to change the mentality. But right now, I'm sitting dead red fastball in a certain location that I know I like until I get a strike.
Well, let's see the strategy here. There's the pitch. Inside for a ball.
Good eye there to lay off, recognizing that's in, and if he tries to do anything, he's going to just do a little jam shot.
2 outs here in this bottom of the 7th. Montevideo trailing by 3. But they have the tying run standing at the plate. 1 ball count to Cuno. And the pitch. Down low.
And again, so far, fastballs, but not in the location he wants.
Yep. D. Schaefer looking for that first strike here. This is a huge pitch right here. Ball 3. A walk would put the tying run on first base.
Yeah, now they're definitely taking all the way here, 3-0.
Ridinger on deck.
Cuno a good hitter, but I doubt Epham would be giving him a green light in
no
this
way.
situation.
No way. He might even take two. He's going to take a strike.
Pitches, yeah.
He's going to take a strike for sure. That's
Not
up high.
close.
He walked him.
Wow. 4-pitch walk. Put the game-winning run at the plate.
And we're going to have a visit by the coach from Upsala Swanville and brings his whole team in.
Well, Ken, you said we were kind of getting lulled to sleep through the first 5 innings, and then things got interesting.
Well, it was a great
pitching
performance,
yes.
is what it was, Dean.
Yes.
And everybody's striking out. And I was going to tell you here, Lambert gave up 5 hits in 6 innings, walked 1 guy, struck out 10, and hit 2. Snell, 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs. Struck out 8 guys, didn't hit anybody.
Yeah, there you go.
They're almost identical line scores. And neither of those guys really finished the game. Well, here's Ridinger with the bases loaded. And 2 outs. Ball way up high, gets past the catcher. Here comes a run in for Montevideo. Now the tying run's on second.
Now a base hit. Oh, jeez. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, that 2-run single late in that.
Yes, you're right.
It'd be 4-4 now if it wasn't for that. But, you know, ifs and buts don't win games,
That's
do they?
right.
Well, Ridinger has had a base hit in the game so far.
And again, same situation here as Cuno. 1-0 count. I am just sitting and waiting for my pitch.
Oh, I sure am too. Yeah, make him throw some strikes. He's struggling. Down low, 2-0.
That's good. Pick it up where it comes out of the hand. See if it's the level you want. Don't get too aggressive. It's got to be right in your happy zone. Same thing here, too.
Oh, you definitely got to take a strike here. Strike called. Okay.
And that's a good pitch to take. That was down and in at the knees.
Now you got to go to swinging if it's in there and
exactly.
Hope to find some green.
And again, I'm still waiting for that fastball in my zone, even 2-1 here.
There's the pitch.
He
Swinging
got
the ball
it.
hit towards center field. Center fielder's racing over. He's going to get it and end the game. Ball hit well, but unfortunately hung up too long. And Montevideo, boy, they gamed it out tonight. But
yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Just not quite enough to win as Upsala Swanville wins it 6-4. Montevideo did pick up a run that last inning. And
good game.
It was a good game, right? Montevideo should feel very good about how they played this ball game, and they'll play again tomorrow.
That's right.
Well, we'll take a break and be back with some stats and their player of the game here in just a couple of minutes.
Are you excited for the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament? Heartland Electric in Montevideo would like to welcome everyone coming to town for this exciting baseball event. For all your electrical needs for your business, farm, or home, call Mike at 269-2255. Heartland Electric wants to congratulate all the teams participating in the tournament, wishing them good luck and to enjoy your time here in Montevideo. Arch Dairy Freeze has been serving generation after generation in the area since 1948. Arch Dairy Freeze is home to the famous Arch Burgers, chili dogs, cheese fries, cones, malts, shakes, and much more. If you haven't been to Arch Dairy Freeze, that is one stop you need to make while you're in town. Arch Dairy Freeze is located at 1307 Black Oak Avenue here in Montevideo. Arch Dairy Freeze is proud to be a sponsor of the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament in Montevideo.
Ambient Chiropractic welcomes all of the players, coaches, and fans to Montevideo for the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament. Ambient Chiropractic serves the Montevideo, Benson, and Appleton communities. For an appointment, call 320-269-5000. Ambient Chiropractic wishes the best of luck to all of the teams participating in the State Division II Tournament and hopes that everyone enjoys their time while in Montevideo.
Montevideo VFW Post 380 extends an enthusiastic welcome and congratulations to the 2021 Division II Junior Legion State Baseball Tournament team. Post 380 opens at 3 p.m. and invites all fans to visit their club at 570 South 1st Street in Southtown Plaza. Stop in and see Jane and the crew for some appetizers and pizzas, plus check out the club's large deck to enjoy your refreshments. VFW Post 380 is proud to be sponsoring Montevideo Juniors Legion baseball team. Again, good luck to all the teams and enjoy your visit to our fine city.
Monte Candy Company has been in the confectionery business since 1960. Monte Candy congratulates all the teams that have qualified for the State Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament. For all your candy needs, contact Monte Candy at 320-269-8453. Does watching baseball tournaments make you thirsty? Talking Waters Brewing Company in Montevideo wants to welcome all the people involved with the tournament coming to Montevideo for the Division II Junior Legion Baseball Tournament. Talking Waters is located on Main Street in Montevideo and would like to invite all those visiting Montevideo to check them out. You can bring your own food or order a pizza from Jake's Pizza next door. Good luck to the 8 teams here for the tournament from Talking Waters Brewing Company in Montevideo.
Family Dentistry of Granite Falls features a professional team to help you with any of your dental work needs. Feel free to stop in anytime and make an appointment to discuss what important dental work you may want done. The team at Family Dentistry of Granite Falls will be glad to help you. Don't wait. If you're in need of dental work, stop in or call Family Dentistry of Granite Falls today. Phone 320-564-4281.
Ken Swanson back at the baseball diamond as we just completed a very exciting game. By the way, they're giving an award out to Tim Beesman, Montevideo, who has umpired here in Montevideo for over 20-some years. He's going to retire after tomorrow, I think, is his last game, he told me earlier today. And what a great job he's done over the years, not just in baseball, but he's also done softball. I think he's done basketball. I think he's done volleyball. I think he's done about everything. And they're thanking him for all that he's done. And one personal thing there, Dean, is his dad was my Little League coach in Morris.
Oh, wow.
His name was Ken Beesman. And, yeah, it's a small world is right. Well, taking a look at this ball game, boy, it was a game as we kind of moved along. Great pitching performances by 2 guys, Levi Lampert and Brady Snell. Brady gave up a couple of runs early, and it was 2-0. It looked like it was going to end that way. All of a sudden, Montevideo scores 3 runs to take a 3-2 lead in the bottom of the 6th. But Upsala Swanville comes back and takes the ball game by a score 6-3. We got our player of the game here, Levi Lampert, and we're going to talk to him about how his feelings about the ball game here.
How's it going?
It's going good. How's it going for you, Levi?
Good.
Well, you did a great job.
Thank you.
We were just commenting how you and Brady Snell, who pitched against you, you almost had identical lines as far as giving up hits and runs and strikeouts. But your team comes back to win it.
Yeah.
It was a little nervous at the end there.
I know. Couldn't finish it off, but good thing our team could pick me up and finish it off for us.
Well, they really didn't have to pick you up very much. You did a really nice job. And now, have you been the main pitcher most of the year this year?
During the regular season, I pitched quite a few, but the guy that finished it off pitched the most this year.
He did, okay.
Yeah.
So, and your team, you've had a pretty good record this year?
Yeah, our regular season was 15-1 or 17-1.
Oh, wow.
So, and our last game was the one that we lost. So.
Oh, really?
But it was a really good season.
Okay, did you have a chance to check out Caledonia?
No, they played earlier, but we were hitting BP, so we couldn't really watch the game.
Okay. Well, that should be a really good game for you guys. I think both of your teams are very good, and congratulations on a great game tonight.
Thank you.
Hang on, I got something real quick. What was going through your head when you guys are trailing 3-2 going into that top of the 7th inning?
Well, I was the leadoff batter, so
exactly.
I just had to get on base.
That was all you thought about.
Yeah, I had to start it for us.
You steal a lot of bases, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you only got on base three out of 4 times tonight. So.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened that one time, but you didn't make it. I'm just kidding.
Nice job.
Great job and good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, that's Levi Lampert. He was our player of the game and did an outstanding job pitching for Upsala Swanville. And we found out some things about them, Dean. 17-1 on the season. Only lost one game.
They're not used to losing and wanted no part of it tonight.
They did. And they come back and win the game by a score of 6-4. In the ball game, I should mention that Montevideo had 5 hits in the game. And
he doesn't like to smile in front of the camera.
Cooper Dack had a hit for Montevideo. Also, Brady Snell had a hit. So did Grayson Eisenlohr and Gannon Reidinger. Jackson Baldwin with a big hit late in that 6th inning, and that was followed by a big hit by Mason Jervey, giving Montevideo the lead, and they felt pretty good about it at that time. But, boy, when you're 17-1, I guess you know how to come back and win. And that's exactly what Upsala Swanville did. They came back, and they won the ball game, and they will play tomorrow in the winner's bracket. And tomorrow, shall we take a look at what's happening tomorrow, Dean?
Let's do it.
Well, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, we'll be right here. Howard Lake will take on St. James. That'll be followed by the 11:30 game with Proctor playing Montevideo. And then the winners of those games will play at 2 o'clock for the Consolation Championship.
Yep.
Then at 4:30, I'm going to be home resting my voice. And Paul Schaefer will be here and bring you the Cottonwood Starbuck game and the Caledonia Upsala Swanville game in the winner's bracket. And then on Sunday, we'll be back to crown a champion.
Well, I'll be with Paul. As I figured out here at the end of the day that I can add color commentary to my list of duties here. Hey, you know what? It started a little shaky today with the heat and a little bit of humidity. But, boy, as the day went on, it got cool, it got comfortable. Sun went over top of these umbrellas that we had here. The equipment was holding up fine, and it made life a lot easier for us.
Yeah, it was a good day. It was some good baseball, exciting baseball. You know, really think about it, those middle games were really not that exciting because it was 7-0 and 6-0.
Right.
It was great to have an exciting game to finish, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Even though, unfortunately, Montevideo lost if you're a Montevideo fan. But all I got to say is Upsala Swanville deserved the win. They came back and did it.
That's right.
Yeah, so you got to tip your hat.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, and we'll be back tomorrow. Game starts at 9 o'clock.
Yep, and I would just like to remind folks, you can send out the link if, tomorrow, if you got fans that are going to be home and maybe wanting to not just listen in, but watch in. If you got a smart TV or any smart device, you got the YouTube app. Go to search KDMA, KMGM Radio in your YouTube app, and you can watch all the games. We're going to be set up, prep for rain, and hopefully we don't get any, but we're hoping on still being able to get all the games in tomorrow, no problem, as well as the 2 on Sunday. And I'm looking forward to another fun full day of baseball.
So am I. Final score in the last game tonight, Upsala Swanville 6, Montevideo 3. Thanks for listening, everybody.
AM 1460 and 93.9 FM KDMA Montevideo. The music you like, the information you need.